Hello everyone, welcome to Ingverse. Today we're going to talk about how to improve your English completely. I know that sometimes you try your best, but it never works. Maybe you don't know where exactly to start. If you really want to improve your English, first you need to start from number one, pronunciation. So, what is pronunciation? It means how to say words and phrases correctly as it used to be. Well, if you say them correctly, you will always be understood by others correctly. So, in this case, saying something correctly has a great importance. Well, if you are understood correctly, you will have a good feedback from others. And this means you will be more confident when speaking English. So we can say that a correct pronunciation will provide you a great confidence. For example, if you say, I saw a bear in the woods, people will most probably ask you, you mean bear? Not beer. Okay? Like even one sound change everything in a word, especially the meaning. For example, if you say there are many people in the world, and they're going to ask you, there are many people in the world? You mean world? Exactly. If you want to talk about the globe itself, it should be world, world, not word. As you can see, if your pronunciation is not good enough, you will not be able to understand others. And most importantly, others will not understand you. So you will never make a decent conversation with people. Number two, intonation. So, what is intonation? Well, it is the melody of a language. Yes. Sometimes we need to use rising intonation, and sometimes we need to use falling intonation. For example, okay, yes, no. So this is how we confirm. The other one, instead of okay, we say okay, yes, no. So feel the difference? I think you can easily feel the difference. So intonation is everywhere in a language. And if you're asking my opinion, intonation is as important as pronunciation. They should be best friends if you want to improve your skills in the English language. So, long story short, pronunciation and intonation should be improved together. And we can also say that intonation is like the seasoning of a meal. If you don't add seasoning into your meal, it will not be tasty enough. So, if you don't improve your pronunciation and intonation, so your speech will not be good enough. Number three, grammar and vocabulary. Grammar is really important in terms of sentence order and phrase usage. If you don't have a strong grammar, again, you will not be able to speak as good as you want. Imagine your pronunciation and intonation is great, but your grammar knowledge is not enough to make a regular speech. So that after some time, although your pronunciation and intonation is great, you will start stuttering. You will start faltering. You will start making mistakes. For example, if you say, I will go abroad on September, they will ask you, on September what? If you're not sure about the certain date, you might want to say, I will go abroad in September. So in this case, in and on have a great importance. So in order to understand these things well, you should work on your grammar. So now we have pronunciation, intonation, and grammar. So we're forming our team slowly. And the next one is vocabulary. While vocabulary has an important role in terms of word count in English, the more words you know, the more chance will you understand the speech or the text. Actually, there are a huge number of words in the English language. But depending on our purpose, we don't have to use them all. If you want to get more information about how many words are in the English language, you can watch this video. In fact, grammar and vocabulary are dependent to each other. Actually, they resemble to pronunciation and intonation. They are also dependent to each other. So we can say that if your grammar is not strong enough, your vocabulary knowledge will not matter enough. Or if your vocabulary is not strong enough, then your grammar knowledge will not matter. So, learn grammar and build up a strong vocabulary. Number 4, fluency and accuracy. Fluency means to speak in the desired speed. Well, it doesn't have to be so fast, or it doesn't have to be so slow. It has to be as it used to be. Accuracy means to make as less mistakes as possible while speaking or while writing something. Fluency and accuracy have an inverse proportion. It means if you only focus on fluency, your accuracy will decrease in time. In other words, the faster you speak, the better chance will you make mistakes. So what you're going to do is that you should practice speaking with the normal pace and try not to make mistakes. But if you make mistakes, it is perfectly natural. Make mistakes and learn from them. For example, if you're not sure about the grammar point, there is no point to speed up. Go with the normal pace. What I'm trying to say is that go with the natural pace. Don't forget, the language you speak and write should be simple, natural, and clear. So if you go with the natural pace, the chance of making mistakes will be lower. So here is your learning order. Number 1, you start learning pronunciation. You start improving your pronunciation. You should learn how to pronounce some words, some sounds, some phrases. Also, you should be aware of liaison, which means connecting the words while speaking. You can also have some intonation exercises. You can try learning rising intonation and falling intonation. But the most important thing is that pronunciation and intonation should be learned together. Then you should start improving your grammar and vocabulary. So while you're learning some grammar points, make sure you also improve your vocabulary by learning some new words. And then you go for the advanced improvement, which is fluency and accuracy. They should be improved together to have a balance. So we can say that all skills we have discussed have to be taken seriously. And you should follow this order if you want to make a clear, simple, and a natural speech in the English language. Please visit my channel for more videos and subscribe if you like them. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.